Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, our beautiful country, and how we're going to fix both of those things together. The content that I'm going to show you this Friday to start your weekend off right is exactly what you'd expect. Crazy. Davey Hogg is coming out swinging, and he wants to be the DNC vice chair of the entire party. I'm so excited. I fully endorse this. Let's make it happen. I cannot wait to see his further endeavors. Oh my goodness, he'll take the party in such an amazing direction as we trounce him from orbit every single time. Because it's people like me against people like what I'm about to show you, and it will be a field day. Everything will be linked in the description box below. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. If you want to continue the victory over people like what I'm about to show you, like Davey Hogg, and I can't wait to hear those comments in the comments field down there. All right, guys, listen. Never underestimate your opponent. Really important thing to say. I will always grind like I am losing. I will always grind like I have no chance of winning. And then if I win by a large margin, too bad. We won by a large margin. Freedom for the next generation. Awesome. Davey Hogg is one of those people that it's hard not to underestimate. Because he's a bit of a clown with no repertoire for anything except that he was a violent survivor, and then he started a leader pack. That's all he's got. All right? So now as we go into this, he's on CNN. Look, guys, he's going to make a run for the DNC vice chair. He's going to be able to plan all the candidates. He's going to be able to plan all the party positions. This is the same guy that spent the entire last 2 years pushing transgender candidates across red states. Yes, please, more of this. Okay. The Democratic Party needs to open its eyes and take its fingers out of its ears. While it wasn't a landslide, the American people still rejected us in favor of a convicted felon. That's a good point. I'm sick and tired of hearing party leaders say they tried without taking any accountability. We need a new direction and new people. It's time to put our words into action and change the party from the inside. If we're the party of the working class and everyday Americans, then we should reflect our leadership who we recruit to run for the office. This is the funniest part about this. Davey is coming around in this angle conversation from a standpoint of it's just common sense. Let's go right back to the middle. His entire political activist committee, his political action committee, all of his candidates that he's put forward, they're all extreme far left progressives. Gun control, spending, transgender issues, climate change, anything you can imagine. He loses all the time. This is a perfect example of failing up. But anyway, let's get it. That's something that the DNC loves to do. So maybe he has a chance, except for the whole part where he wants to tell the Democrat leaders in party power who suck, they suck. Yeah, let's get it.
Lives, and of course, a Parkland school shooting survivor. David, good morning. I'm so grateful to have you.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
So tell us a little bit about this. Are you thinking about running for this leadership post, and why?
Well, honestly, I'm considering it because I think that obviously, I think we need a new generation in the DNC. If this election has taught us nothing else, I think we need an intergenerational coalition as a party. But I've spent the past 2 years or so traveling around the country, working to elect young people and talking to everyday people, knocking on doors in every swing state that you can imagine, and some very red states as well, from starting out in Alabama to places like Texas and Virginia and everywhere in between. And the thing that I've realized more than anything is that we have a number of problems in the party, but I think the main one overall is that we would rather live in a comfortable delusion than an uncomfortable reality. And I think what the party needs to do is open its eyes and take its fingers out of its ears.
All right, so there you go, guys. The Democratic Party, the little kid, the Gen Zer, the gun school violence shooting survivor, whatever you want to call him, he has a new tagline. We'd rather live in the delusion of comfort than experience it in the reality. And something like that. You get it. They want to be comfortable. They don't want to be challenged. Yeah, good luck with the Democrat Party hearing that message, particularly your demographics of which you pushed for so long. That's going to work really well in your favor, too. Davey Hogg, I fully endorse. Go team. I hope to see it. I hope he gets the actual chair. I am totally down. Look at that tie. Look at that suit. He is so sharp. He got a haircut. He got some new taglines. Oh, this is fantastic. It's not like his entire career has been built upon the left, who tries to foster him as a natural next element of the Democrat Party coalition from the Gen Z push, even though he has no credibility, no talent, no skills to actually earn that spot. He's just kind of placed there because they're trying to cultivate talent instead of actually having talent. But anyway, other than that, let's hear what else this new rising star of the DNC has to say. This could be so amazing. Please let this happen.
Basically.
When you say delusion, what is the delusion?
I think it's that we can just surround ourselves with people that agree with us a lot of the time in terms of the party leadership and also within the party itself, and think that's just who we need to be talking to constantly instead of listening to people who don't agree with us. Not that we inherently agree with them, but I think so much the issue that we have as a party right now is a kind of condescending tone that we have in a number of ways, where we're seen increasingly as elitist, as out of touch. And I think there are real conversations that we need to have, and we also need to help more, not just young people, but people from normal backgrounds run for office. I think Tim Walz is actually a great example of this, of running as a teacher and getting all the experience that he had to massively outperform even in a Trump-held district.
Hey, you know who else outperformed Walz? Yeah, the Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. So Tim Walz was one of his little pet toys that Davey Hogg pushed so hard. Yeah, that worked out really well. More of that, Davey. Now, here's the other part, and this is going to be a little bit more serious part of this. I don't think that he has a chance. He might not. That's not my thing. I'm going to fight him either way, whether he's on the outside or the inside. It's pretty simple and pretty easy to do. However, here's the thing. Davey's going to try to go into a room of the DNC elites and the political in crowd, and he's going to try to tell them that they live in a delusion and they're comfortable in it rather than hear reality. Then he's going to tell them that they're elitist and they're condescending. Yeah. He's going to steer that ship immediately with no real good orator skills, no good leadership skills. No skills to speak of, but dang it, he was a school violence shooting survivor. Oh, man. Please, yes, I fully endorse. Let's freaking go. And that's what I've got for you guys to start this weekend off right. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one.